Okay, I'm gonna show you now how we're going to apply the composting, what has been implemented from the what we have learned from making compost. Now we are applying it here. You see, this area here, we have been planting it from the last 10 years, but we see the result. It's not really fruiting very well. And with the use of compost and applying it here, you can see the eggplant really grows well. And spraying it weekly, we know it start fruiting. As you can see, it make a difference. So we believe in making compost, not only spraying it to the plants, but also helps to build up the soil biology again. And we also know that as we understand from Tutu's perspective, as we understand climate change, we need also to be innovative in our ways to help repair the soil. In repairing the soil, we know what comes out on the fruit of the plants. So this is a demo plot for a direct planting of eggplant, and we know the result. It's a positive result, and I can take you now to the other side where we apply compost in planting by using of raised beds, and with that mindset of improving yield to crops and vegetables, also understanding the changing weather conditions and comparing the two, what grows well outside and also what grows well inside the tunnel house with vegetables. So I will take you to the other side and just explain to you a little bit of what happens from the compost side to the field and the processes that we took, direct planting, raised bed, and also with the tunnel house planting. So let's go to the other side. Okay, what I've mentioned to you earlier about direct planting on the other side of the field, this is another method that we use on that same kind of field. This place used to be all rocky, and we want to change the way we plant here. So this is what we do. We make a raised bed and put the compost inside, as well as every week we spray it with a compost tea as a booster for the plant. So the plant eats from the nutrients in the soil as well as the booster from the compost tea. So you can see the result of all of these vegetables that are really growing well. We know that there's a lot of food underneath. So the result, we can see this the type of soil here that is full of nutrients, and you can see some of the living organism as well as earthworms in it. And also this side here, you can see it's really black. The difference of planting on raised bed and also direct planting, and we understand that climates are changing, and we also have to shift our mindset in the way we plant. This is what we have learned, and that is why we believe in composting as well as composting. Not only us are doing this, we are also teaching some of our young farmers to put this into action as they go out into their own villages. In the long term, for food security, this is also a way forward, rather than just keep on continuing on a traditional way of farming. This is also a way in which our participants could go out and teach their families out there on how to regenerate soil, how to, to put life back into the soil. We know that soil at the moment, with changing weather conditions, with also human activity, weather is the soil is depleted. So this is a way forward for us in which we can help to mend the soil back and bring more fresh vegetables to our table so that we can live a healthy life. We can see here this is the result, and it is really positive. Uh, we believe in composting, so we will take you to that tunnel house and explain to you the differences between the two, from direct planting in the soil to raised bed and what happens at a tunnel house.